That's where his trouble's going to begin, in these tires. That little small block Chevy. And watch Mr. Foss come over that jump. Usually there's some big air here. There we go. Oh, we're upside down. It wasn't even an issue to him. Just like that. That's how you do a corner with gears. Kelly putting that big block through his paces. He's not scared to give the throttle, as you can hear. Now, tires. Here's...
Unfortunately, guys, I had more audio issues with my microphone. Typical. Anyways, guys, second upload of the Extreme Mudfest videos, and this is going to be the last of the Tough Truck, or not Tough Truck, the Outlaw Top Truck series, Axle Buster Off-Road series, sponsored by Scott Collision. Hope you guys enjoy the video. It's going to be in the live audio in a couple of seconds here. I've got every last race on here, and it's a long one, so enjoy.
Here they come around NASCAR corner. They're pretty close right now. They're gonna go up the Lego blocks here. Whoa! That's how you do it. Now, here's the tough part, as always, for these small tire guys. They're all heart. Can they make it? Yes! Woo-hoo! Good job!
He's off course.
Took a shortcut there. Yeah, he took the penalty. Sometimes the penalty's better than sitting there for 15 minutes. You got that right. No, these two are close. This is a very good race. They're going to do-si-do around the pole here, and then they're going down the back straightaway. But they all good, except some clown gets clown's riddle on top. Wow, this is the closest race yet by far. Amazing, the NASCAR corner. That small tire rig made it through those tires. Oh, we're upside down. Got off camera. Now the engine oil is going into the cylinder head, and there's the problem. Now, the question is, which one of these is which here? I believe that's Jesse Mattis that's coming out on top. Now, we got to get that hot rod back on its wheels. You saw that smoke. There was no fire there. All the engine oil going into the cylinder head on that side. He kept it running. That's a little bit of a dangerous deal. When the oil gets up past the pistons like that, it can hydraulic. It'll get too much oil on top of the piston and actually blow a head gasket, pop a cylinder head, or even break a connecting rod. Hopefully he got it shut down in time. Laid it over on his side, not a big deal, but he got crossed up, didn't hit that ramp correctly, and rolled off to the side. Alright, we got him back on his wheels. Now we'll get the payloader out of there, see if he can get it fired up again.
Okanagan apple cider, Palm Bay spiked seltzers, Muddy Boots online, Scott's 180 collision and repair, Rebel NDT inspections, Overdrive, Black Gold, 18 clowns. These guys can make it happen here. The Frost Hawk was #1 last night, like I said, with a time of 2:10. And Mr. Cooper had some issues over the tires there, so he was taking it pretty easy. He's been around enough, broken enough parts. The idea here is to finish Now Brian runs 4-ton military axles in that rig, not the 2.5 tons. They can't handle the power. And there's a company now that is supplying axles for these guys that only has there ever been one axle broken in Canada with these new axles. The guys were telling me about it over there, and I forget the name of the company, but that's why they can handle those great big tires and all that horsepower, is because of some really high tensile steel that they're putting into the axles these guys are running now. So Mr. Foss out front so far, lost Mr. Cooper. There he is. Brian had a 2:10 yesterday. That was by far the fastest time on this course, by almost 2 minutes. Allie right now is #1 with a time of 4 minutes and 10 seconds. 2 seconds, sorry. So now watch Brian over these tires, you guys. If things go like a tall like they did yesterday, it wasn't even an issue to him. Just like that. Making it look easy.
Now, Mr. Cooper, how's he going to make out through there? Brian's got the rear steer working. That's how you go around the flagpole. And Mr. Cooper made it through the tires. He watched what Brian did. That's how you do a corner with wheels. Two-wheel drive with wheel drive, four-wheel drive. Actually, still in four-wheel drive. Jay's got that figured. Saved him a ton of time, but he's got a lot of catching up to do here. Winding on that little small block Chevy. And watch Mr. Foss come over that jump. Usually there's some big air here. There we go, Brian Foss. Did he beat 2:10? We'll find out here shortly. Mr. Cooper doing a good job as well here. So Nolan Scott out in the lead so far. We've got an issue here. There's a lot of blue smoke coming out of the wedding crasher. Apparently there's a big story behind that, but they didn't tell me what it was. That 5.3 is obviously hurting with the amount of smoke coming out of it. Oh, we got a broken axle. Looks like that Jeep Liberty that we see there, he has stopped. That left front wheel is not turning forward. It is backwards, but it was locked up going forward. That usually means a CV joint. He's able to move it back. He broke an axle, I'm pretty sure. Matt Livernosh.
Here comes, he's going over the mountain here. He's gonna see how he goes through the tires here, you guys. Lots of throttle, making it look easy. I think they got a good line through there now.
I think somebody beat up on some of those tires there and they got a line for sure. So he's still rolling, Nolan Scott, but unfortunately for Matt, he's got, I'm sure, a broken axle. That left front wheel locked up, I'm pretty sure he's out.
I don't know how those guys can see. That truck is just pure mud.
Driving by feel.
He's got a respectable time coming on here, Mr. Scott. I think he was number 2 yesterday based on what we saw.
Come on.
In that old Jeep Cherokee in the underlane of 572 Chevy powered hot rod at Kevin Scott called Jinx. Now obviously a big power difference here. And traction being another thing. You see that Jeep chewing his way through the mud. There is a lot of mud in there for sure.
Everybody try to rip off. Why self-dress under when she take the thing off? Silk on her body, pull it down and watch it slip off. Ever catch me cheating?
She makes out through the tire jungle over there. Okay, now the tires. Is he going to pick the right path the other guys did? Woohoo! He's on the throttle now. He's got to make it through all this mud. He doesn't get a penalty. Well, may or may not now. Forward, reverse. I think he just, I have a hunch he just lost his transmission as well. Meanwhile, the little Jeep, now he's in trouble. Shouldn't say little Jeep. That's a big old Jeep when you're standing beside it.
Yeah. Looks small from here. Like you say, these small tire guys running up to 40-inch tires and a little bit better is some pretty big tires, but for these guys, they're called small tires. Of course, 60-plus inch tires are the big guys. So we got a little bit of recovery going on.
That orange one did great. They did the red one.
Good job over top of those blocks. So now he's going to take on these tires. The big mountain, no big deal for Kyle, but now, here's the question mark. Meanwhile, the Dodge is about ready to take on the blocks. Oh, now Kyle's hung up. Momentum seemed to be the answer for getting over them. The big tire guys made it look so easy. So it looks like Kyle's hung up. Now, how can this Dodge make out here? No big deal so far. Yes, I think we did it. Good job, Mr. Schroeder. Chris got that wired. So the big old Dodge doing a heck of a job here. Chris Schroeder, he had those tires wired. And we got the Toyota out of there. He's going to finish the course as well. Mr. Jorgensen making the circle. So here comes the big Dodge down the home stretch here. Taking it easy over those big jumps there. Doesn't have the wheel travel a lot of these guys have.
I know. That would Anthony. Any of the ones that
Come on, Kyle.
That's actually so.
Taking it easy for the next round.
There we go! Kelly, big ball on the throttle with the beat. And right behind him. So far so good for Cody Jensen. Kelly's crazy on the throttle.
I want to see this piece. I would just drive back to
Kelly putting that big block through his paces. He's not scared to give the throttle, as you can hear. Now, tires. Here's the big thing, Kelly. How are you going to do here? Yes, he did it. He's driving that rig like Dad owns it. That's how you do the corners. Except you don't want to park against the flagpole. Kelly, we're just getting a good time here. So wish we had the times from some of these other guys, let you know. But Kelly, doing a good job. He was a contender last year as well. He nailed it. Meanwhile, we're in a little trouble here with the big rig. Cody Jensen still moving. Flag. Woo, nice there. Way to go. Please. Just wrapping up to the start line. The race is on. Kyle versus Kyle here. Wow, this is a close race. Kyle Walton in the lead right now with downhole money. Went right on his penalty. Meanwhile, Kyle Walton about to take on the Lego blocks here. Ooh. got the binders up here. Mr. Walton finally made that Lego brick wall. Now, what's going to happen over these tires? And the Mud Knight, the other Kyle, he's just working his way around up to the speed curve.
All good. Gotta go for a burger.
So Mr. Walton on the last and final part of this made it through the tires okay.
She just wanna do it for the fans. She just wanted money in my hand.
The other Kyle still taking on those Lego blocks there. He's having trouble trying to get up and over that.
She said she too young to
Kind of missed what happened here with Kyle Walton, but he obviously made the tires. There's no recovery there. So another time.
Well, guys, that kind of concludes the Scott's 180 and Axle Busters Rock Crawler series videos that I have. Unfortunately, I had to take off on Saturday due to a prior commitment. Next year, I'm going to book the whole 4-day event off. I'm going to be in touch with Axle Buster Offroad, Extreme Mudfest. I'm going to get everything in order. I'm going to make sure I have a media pass, and that way I'm on the ground. That way I can get a bit of a better footage. As you guys can kind of tell, I had some issues following some of the trucks, and that's mainly to do with my 300mm zoom. I was out in the stands having some issues with that. Next, let's get back into a bit of the sponsors. Like I said, Scott 180 Collision looks like they sponsored the main portion of the racing series for that part of it. Just kind of going through the list here. They had Viper Steam Limited, Ace Liquor, Old Camp Whiskey, Best Western, Stingray, 542 Entertainment, Boston Pizza, Bud Light, Budweiser, Ticket Guardian. And on to some of the racing sponsors. Again, they had Outlaw Top Truck, Racing Organization, Off-Road Perfection. Again, awesome merch. They had a great selection there. I'm actually going to place another order here for a couple other things. I also got to get a hold of Off-Road Perfection and Axle Buster Off-Road, one of the VPs. CMRO, which is Canadian Mud Racing Organization. Cold Lake Brewing and Distilling Company, awesome beer. Had it a few times myself. Guys, again, I could keep going here. Their list is huge. Scott's 180 Collision, Overdrive, and lastly but not least, Axle Busters Off-Road Club. Guys, if you like this video, let me know in the comments below, and mostly if you can, give me a like and subscribe if you can. I'm gonna have the CMRO up on deck for Saturday. Today is going to be a double upload. I'm just editing video 1. This is going to be a longer one. I still have a tiny little bit of work left on this. Just filming a small outro. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy the next couple as we go. I'm having lots of fun with this, guys, and I hope I'm getting better. That was kind of my first time in a long time filming any off-road racing, and I'm looking for another event to do this year. If you know of one somewhere in Alberta or Saskatchewan, I can travel. I'm putting my off-road rig back together. So that said, if you are part of an off-road racing organization and there is another race this summer or fall, I'll gladly come out. I think Mountain Havoc's coming up. I don't know if I can swing that though. So anyways, guys, we'll talk with you soon, and you guys stay